Hey everyone, it's Kel-n-rich. We're back with you, and if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Rich. This is my wife Kel,
Hi.
and we deliver first reaction videos to everyone. We span the genres of metal, all the way to progressive rock, and anything and everything in between. That's awesome. So we're gonna lighten it up here. It's been a string of some pretty heavy subject matter. Alcohol addiction, drug abuse, suicide, bullying. These songs were just
Vets.
the plight of the veterans and those who serve or have served. So, and it's really important and it's great, and it's good to also get a variety and a mix. So those that have been kind of binging on our videos or other things on the net, and you've returned, thank you so much. Welcome back.
Thanks for being here.
We're going to go right to some Jethro Tull. This was my favorite Jethro Tull song. It hasn't been recommended, hasn't been requested. This is called Hunting Girl, and it's from the first album. It was on 8-track that my brother introduced me to when I was 7 years old, and it started my music appreciation journey. Soon after, he was exercising. He's 9 years older than I am, and we were living in Northeast Jersey in a place called Fairlawn, next to Elmwood Park, Hackensack, close to my grandma who lived in the city and who passed away at 106, actually, 2 birthdays ago. On my birthday, she passed away at 106. She was the youngest of 7 sisters that came from Poland. And this brings me back to the time in New Jersey where we my parents bought their first house. They moved out of New York City, out of the Bronx, and they went to the burbs kind of thing in New Jersey. And we had this little house. It was beautiful. It had a pool in the backyard, and my brother was and is my hero. He's one of my favorite people in the whole world, and he introduced me to an 8-track player. He introduced me to Joe Weider stand weights with the whole workout bench with the little bars and the little bench press kind of deal. I eventually became a personal trainer, a kinesiologist, and a very high-level performance specialist. This brings us back to the time where I first heard Jethro Tull and was like, what the hell is that? Not in a 6 or 7-year-old's mouth did that come from, but it was more like, what's that? I want to hear more. So Hunting Girl is from the album Songs from the Wood.
Which many of you have recommended.
Yeah, and we're going to play that second, but I want to go back. I'm being a little selfish, and I want to play Hunting Girl first, and then see what your reaction is to that, and then go right into Songs from the Wood, which is the title track of the 1977 Jethro Tull album. We're going to come back a little later, and we'll do Thick as a Brick live from Madison Square Garden in '78 for one of our newest subscribers. So back to progressive rock. Actually, Jethro Tull, I think it was '89 or when Metallica was up for the Grammy for and Justice for All. Jethro Tull won the Grammy for Heavy Metal Artist of the Performance of the Year, and it was a big hullabaloo because Jethro Tull was not heavy metal. Well, it's got elements of it. It was just kind of a funny little piece of trivia. So let's go back to the time where music sounded just a bit different coming from the boys at Tull.
All right.
Ian Anderson leads. See what you think, Kel. You haven't heard any of this yet. This is Hunting Girl, 1977, Jethro Tull, Songs from the Wood. Listen to.
One day I want to run and cross the field to go by where the hounds ran hard.
I remember when I first heard that voice.
And on the mother race
Never heard flute in a song like that. So cool. Just because it's so cool, they bring it back.
My lady beat the streets. I must get to my feet and go back to the farm. Whilst I abbreviate, you want to deviate. I might not do some harm. I'm not inclined to act refined, and that's how it goes. Oh, my born hunting girl, not just a normal local so-and-so.
What'd you think?
Well, I felt like I was in a bit of a Robin Hood movie at first.
Totally, right?
Yeah, okay.
Totally.
Good. So I'm not crazy.
Or we're both crazy and we're just
If
digging
we're
the
crazy in it
craziness.
together, then that's okay.
Mama, we're all crazy.
I want to hear more from this band. I feel that this was, I don't know the time frame, but probably for the time that it was created, it was probably a musical stretch. Probably nothing like that was going on. It was a very different sound. It had different quality to it.
Yeah, they were definitely unique. In that time period, they started early 70s, maybe even 69. You got to correct me, guys. But Jethro Tull still going strong. 50 years.
It
That's half
seems
of 100.
like almost experimental in some way with some of the instruments and the rhythms.
Cool. Let's hear the title track now.
Okay.
So this is Songs from the Wood, title track, Songs from the Wood.
Okay.
Same album. This is
I'm
how
excited
this is
to
how
hear
it
something
opened.
else.
So my 8-track, or my brother's 8-track, it had a little skip in it, and it happened right at the end of Songs from the Wood. So I've actually never heard it played cleanly. So this will be kind of
that'd
cool.
be
It
interesting.
always skipped to the second track of the 8-track. Here we go.
Let me bring
Ah!
you songs from the woods
Wait, we gotta do that
to
again.
make you feel.
That was weird. It's like what happened the other night.
Right. We've been having some issues with the YouTube player.
Yeah, I don't know. Here we go.
Let me bring you songs from the woods to make
Okay,
you
cool.
feel much better than you could know. Better than you could dust you down
The bell.
from tip to toe. Show you how the garden grows. Show you how the garden grows. Hold steady as you go. Hold steady as you join the chorus if you can.
It's like an old English madrigal.
It'll make of you an honest man. Let me bring you love from the fields. Poppies red and roses filled with summer rain to heal the wound and still
It's such a happy
the
song.
The threads again and again.
I told you it was a little different than what we were listening to.
Every lover's lane.
A toot level.
Lifelong celebrations here. I'll toast you all in penny cheer. Let me bring you all things refined. Galley nights, lute songs served in chilling ale. Greetings, well met fellow hail. I am the wind to fill your sail. I am the cross to take your nail. A singer of these ageless times, with kitchen prose and gossip rhymes.
Harpsichord. Yeah, but they can rock out, like in the next moment. You'll hear it. Here it comes.
Makes me want to skip around.
Better. Oh, make you feel much better. Get the bass in there. Here we go. So cool. Jam time. Cool, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Let me bring you love from the field.
Oh yeah, bring me love.
Poppies red and
Poppies,
roses,
red and
filled
roses,
with summer
filled with
rain.
summer rain.
Yeah.
Distill
Bring us all some flowers.
the threads
You're the one to distill the pain.
Musical flowers.
as we drag down every lover's lane. Life's long celebrations here. I'll toast you all in any cheer.
I do not like it.
Songs from the world make me feel much better. Songs from the world make me feel much better.
Forgot where I was.
Okay, that's a huge contrast.
Yeah.
The first song I was like, oh, this is like a Robin Hood Shakespearean play somewhere out in the forest. Lovely. It was lovely. I liked it. And then this was like, oh my god, if we need some musical sunshine, put this on.
Mm.
Very happy. Very jolly.
Ian, very jolly.
Yes.
Quite jolly.
Great. I love them. I think it was an excellent introduction. Thank you so much for the suggestions. Thank you for being the DJ
My pleasure.
once again.
My pleasure. Yeah, we're gonna go into the next one, which will be you get to see Ian Anderson and the Boys live in '78. It came requested, and I will give a shout out to the gentleman that asked for that one because it was perfect. Because I had never seen this particular performance from '78. You can really see Ian Anderson and the whole band in full flight on Thick as a Brick. So let's seal this with a kiss, my love, my angel,
Baby,
my special girl.
I love you. Thanks for being here.
Later. Thanks for the fun. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.